morning from the birthplace of America. I am Deidre Quinn. I'm here in the historic district of Philadelphia at the Red, White, and Blue to do. What better place to start than at Betsy Ross's house, where the American flag was born? You can meet Betsy Ross daily in her upholstery shop. It's the only fully functional 18th century upholstery shop in America. Today, we will explore a few things that make Old City so special. From the Red, White, and Blue to do Pomp and Parade, to a stroll down Elfreth Alley, one of the oldest residential streets in America, to a stop at a vintage ice cream parlor, the Franklin Fountain. This ceremonial flag raising kicks off a full day of patriotic celebration in one of our country's most iconic neighborhoods. One of the highlights of this event is the Red Wagon Parade. Local kids and families decorate wagons in patriotic flair and take over the streets. It's moments like this that show the heart of Philly, creative, proud, and full of community spirit. This neighborhood is a definition of timeless charm, and for home buyers, it's a chance to own not just a property, but a piece of the American story. Elfreth Alley blends history with heart. It's a reminder that in Philadelphia, real estate and heritage walk hand in hand. Visit the Elfreth Alley Museum and discover the stories behind the doors. Just steps away from all that hustle and history, here we are at Elfreth Alley, one of the oldest continuously inhabited residential streets in America. Stepping on these stones is like walking upon a living postcard. To cool off, we are going to stop by one of Philadelphia's most loved and nostalgic ice cream parlors, the Franklin Fountain. Step back in time at the Franklin Fountain, where old school charm meets hometown flavor. Since 2004, this 1900s-style soda fountain has been serving up scoops of nostalgia and a whole lot of Philly pride. Eric, it's so nice to see you.
Great to see you too, Deidre.
Thank you so much for having us today. Well, to cool off, we're here at the Franklin Fountain, one of Philadelphia's most loved and nostalgic ice cream parlors. I'm here with Eric Burley, owner and co-founder of the Franklin Fountain. And Eric, I have just a few questions for you. You walk in here and it's like stepping back in time. What inspired you to recreate this early 1900s ice cream parlor?
One thing is it was a family affair. My brother and my mom and my dad, we grew up in an old-fashioned Victorian farmhouse, and my mom's an antique dealer, and the kitchen that we grew up in was themed an old-fashioned soda fountain from the 1970s. And in addition, my in-laws' family is in the ice cream business, so we kind of put both of those things together. And lastly, I would say I've got a real strong sweet tooth personally. I have a passion for dessert. I've loved baking chocolate chip cookies and blueberry buckle with my grandma at her side. Yeah. And so I always loved sweets, and I felt like the experience of an old-fashioned sweet shop could serve Philadelphia in a way that's very nostalgic, but also very real.
And what an experience you created here. This is an amazing place.
Thanks for coming.
What goes into creating some of your iconic flavors and sundaes?
Well, there's a lot that goes into an experience to keep it consistent, to keep it high quality, but I would first start with the staff. And really, it's a team. We have about 65 people on the team across all 4 locations here. And in addition, there's great ingredients that we try to source. It's one of my personal passions, is getting to know the farmers, or getting to know the process, how things are produced, picking up blueberries, having beehives on the roof, making candy from the honey, and turning that into an ice cream that's really special. Really, there's and of course the antiques. Here behind me are these marble counters from the 1920s. This soda fountain is from Philadelphia. It's circa 1900 as well. But we want to put in high quality products, great service, and an enjoyable environment.
So can you give us a peek behind the scenes? What's one thing that the average customer doesn't know about the Franklin Fountain?
Well, a lot of people do know about Franklin Fountain for its ice cream, but about 15 years ago, Ryan and I, my brother, we bought the candy store, America's oldest candy store, on the block. And about 10 years ago, we actually started roasting our own cocoa beans to make it into chocolate. Then we opened a second ice cream shop on the block called the Franklin Ice Cream Bar, where we take homemade ice cream and dip it in that homemade chocolate. It's called a ice cream bar. It's to die for. It's a sundae on a stick, and it's really the best marriage of homemade chocolate, homemade ice cream. You gotta try that.
Absolutely, I can't wait. Eric, thank you so much for having us. I truly appreciate your time.
Oh, it's great to see you here, and thanks for coming.
Thank you for watching Selling Philadelphia. I am your host, Deidre Quinn. Until next time.